Today I wanted to make a quick video about swimsuit straps. I'm going to be walking you through the process of how I make them. If this is something that you're interested in learning about, then stay tuned. I really quickly just want to go over the materials that you need in order to make your swimsuit straps. So first thing that we need is our fabric. You want to make sure that your fabric is as long as you need your strap to be. Next we have our acrylic ruler. This will be very important when measuring out your straps. Our rotary cutter, fabric scissors, and cutting mat. Personally, I use a serger and an elastic application foot to make my swimsuit straps. I believe that there are other ways, but this tutorial is going to be with a serger and the elastic application foot. Next, you'll need to decide which swimsuit elastic you want to use for your swimsuit straps. So there's a few different types. We have the cotton swimsuit elastic here, there's rubber elastic, and then we have our clear stretch elastic. I personally favor the clear stretch elastic, especially for swimsuit straps, because it gives nice and thin, stretchy straps that aren't too thick. So that's what I'll be using today, but remember you could always replace the clear elastic with the cotton or rubber elastic if that's your preference. I do want to add, and I can't believe I almost forgot to mention this, you will need a loop turner to turn your straps right side out. If you don't have a loop turner, I've heard of people using safety pins to turn the strap inside out. Personally, I haven't tried this method, so I'm not sure how well it works. Before we begin, I do want to mention that every spaghetti strap will be 1 1/4 inch wide. So this will not change no matter how long our strap is, and that's because we are going to be folding our strap on top of itself and serging it with elastic attached. Since we know our strap is going to be 1 1/4 inch wide, the next thing that we need to do is determine how long we want our strap to be. I'd say a good size for a swimsuit strap is 24 inches. Alright, so let's get started. We're going to lay our swimsuit fabric out flat, and then we're going to measure 1 1/4 inch by 24 inches. Alright, so as you can see here, I have 1 1/4 inch width by 21 inches, so we're going to have to go back and add 3 more inches. So this is where we stopped cutting last time. We're adding 3 more inches. Alright, so here we have our strap completely cut out. The next step is to feed this strap through the serger with the elastic attached. When you're feeding it through the serger, you want to make sure that you have it folded in on itself with right side touching right side. So when you're folding it over, make sure that these edges are aligned. And you can always use pins if you need to. Make sure to put the pins in to where you can easily slide them out as you're serging down. So next I'm just going to show you how to attach the elastic to the serger so that it can attach to your strap as you're serging it. So here we have our clear stretch elastic, and I just have my end here hanging out of the bag, so I'm going to place the bag on the floor next to me and hold on to this end. As you can see, it's a little bit curved here on the edge, and I'm just going to cut this across so that I could put it in here easier. So I'm just going to put this elastic into this slot right here. Push it down basically until it hits the needles. And I'm just going to feed this through as it's serging, so it should connect to the thread here. So it's connected. I'm just going to show you a little bit what it looks like. And so now remember, we're just going to fold our strap in on itself, making sure right sides are touching. I like to align the edge of this up with the edge of the serger right here. And don't forget that you can apply pins if you need to. I'm going to start feeding this through. Remember, make sure to always hold the elastic up, keep it loose, and just guide it through. Alright, we just finished serging our strap, and we just need to turn it out with the loop turner. So with a loop turner, you're just going to stick this inside of the strap pull it all the way to the end. And then you're going to, I don't know if you could see, there's a little hook here, and you just want to hook it on to the edge of your strap, like the fabric. And then once you have it hooked on, you're going to pull it and kind of push this fabric right here around it if you can. It's a little bit tricky to get it started, but once you get it started, it's pretty easy. And so there you have it, your swimsuit strap. And whenever I sew it to a suit, I'll take the other end that isn't attached to the swimsuit and I will just tie it in a knot. And then you could just cut it off. So that is how you make a swimsuit strap. I hope you enjoyed my tutorial on how to make a swimsuit strap. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. And until next time, see ya!